friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I'm gonna be playing with Colourpop's new Rosé collection. They sent it over to me a couple days ago and I knew I definitely wanted to do a video on it because I really love the vibes of this collection. Very pinky, romantic. There's a little bit of depth and drama in here and I really like it. So, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be doing close-ups of all the products. I'm gonna be doing swatches. I created this look using most of the products and I'm excited to dive into it. Before we get into all of that though, let me just give you my accessory details. My earrings today are from Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy. This necklace is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code battybean for 10% off. And this ring is from Ana Luisa. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about the products in this collection. So first things first, we have three Super Shock cheeks. We have the shades At First Blush, No Way, and Sounds Grape. I actually used two of the blushes today in my look. At First Blush is just kind of like a very light, cool toned, pinky, glowy sort of situation. These are all very glowy blushes and I love them. I really enjoy Colourpop Super Shock cheeks. They just blend onto the skin so easily. They're kind of like a cream to powder hybrid. I personally use these with either a brush or a sponge, just kind of depending on how I want to use it. If I want to use it as more of a cream, I'll go in with my sponge. But as you'll see today, I also just go in with my regular brush and just use it like it's a powder and it also just blends so pretty for me. No Way is the more neutral leaning of the bunch, but it's still a very glowy kind of pinky based sort of thing, but it does lean a little more peachy rather than that cool toned lavendery sort of pink. And Sounds Grape is this beautiful, more deeper red based pink. It is so pretty. This one gets me so excited. There are also three of the Fresh Kiss lip lacquers in this collection. We have the shades First Class, It's On Me, and Spritz Me. Just various tones of neutral pink and then this darker, more reddish tone that I'm wearing right now. The lip lacquers are basically a very highly pigmented glossy lip, but they're not sticky. They don't stick like a gloss. They feel, to me, they feel like a very creamy lipstick, but they're so shiny, so glossy. I tried this formula for the first time when they launched it, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I did a lip swatch video swatching like 8 of them. I really, really enjoy them. They're very comfortable, so shiny, and they last a good amount of time for me. And I find that even like when the glossiness fades over time, there's still a little bit of stain left behind. They're very, very pretty. We have a Super Shock Shadow Trio. I love the Super Shock shadows. It's such a just pillowy, cushiony, delicious formula. The shades are It's a Vibe, Loungin', and Sundress. It's a Vibe is this kind of more ultra sparkly, peachy sort of pink. It's so pretty. Mine did arrive a little cracked, but thankfully with the Super Shocks, they're so cushiony, you can kind of just push it back in its place and it's good to go. Loungin' is more of a mauve-y based pink. It has a little more of that purple to it. It's also ultra sparkly. It's so pretty and shiny. And when I say ultra sparkly, none of these are very chunky glittery. It's just like so shimmery and twinkly. It's so good. And Sundress is this beautiful, rich sort of cranberry shade. It has a lot more depth to it. It's so pretty, so shiny, and it also has that just beautiful shimmer to it. And last is the By the Rosé palette. It's another 9-pan palette. Various shades of pinky tones. We have kind of lighter mauves, and then we have deeper, more cranberry-based tones. We have a mixture of mattes, shimmers, and a sequin shadow down here. I actually really enjoy the tones in here. I love just the different variety you can do. You can do things that are a little bit more mauve leaning, or you can do things that are a little bit more of that cranberry deeper kind of vibe. I think this is really pretty. I'm really into these colors right now. I don't know what it is. It might just be because I'm already in Valentine's mode in my head now that Christmas is over, but I'm really into these pinky tones. I think they're really pretty. Love how they performed. I loved how my look came out, and I'm really excited to show you how I did it. I also do wonder if they're gonna continue on this kind of wine alcohol theme with collections, because they did the wine and only about a year ago, and then very recently they did that bubbly champagne-y kind of collection, and now we have rosé, but we'll just have to see. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and I will show you how I created this look. All right, hi, hello. We're gonna play with this collection and I'm really excited. I think it's really pretty and I'm really feeling these pinky tones right now, so we're gonna have some fun. There are 3 blushes and I think I'm gonna kind of use 2 of them because I'm just really into them. The first one is called Sounds Grape and it's beautiful. I'm very excited. I'm just gonna use this Alter Ego number 3 brush. I really like an angled blush brush. I'm gonna focus it mostly in this kind of temple region, as I usually do. That's not really new here, folks. But since I am gonna go in with another blush, I wanna just kind of let this one be the deepest part of what we have going on, and then I'll use a lighter one to kind of frame around. I hope you're doing well. Today's actually New Year's Day as I'm filming this. It really does kind of feel like a fresh start today too. It's been good. Nice and productive. I actually decorated for Valentine's Day today, so I'm definitely feeling the pink vibes right now. I love it. Pop a little on the nose. And now this isn't completely blended yet because I want to go in with my other one, which is called At First Blush. That's actually a really cute name. So I just want to add a little bit more of this. It's a little bit of a lighter, kind of highlightier pink. It does not work as like a face highlight for my face, but I just want it to be kind of like the lighter thing going on here. I actually don't want to be overly highlighted for this look. I mean, I might take that back, but I really just want the blush to be kind of the focus today. I am going to use one of my eyeshadows as my highlight for this look, but I just feel like I don't need it. It's just already so blushy and highlighty and wonderful. So maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it like this because I think it just looks very glowy and pretty. It is a rare day when I don't use like an actual highlight, but I'm just kind of feeling that today. I do need some fake freckles, so I'm gonna use my Freck XL. Just gonna pop a couple. Nothing too crazy today. Just kind of something like this, just enough to add just like a couple little cuties. Just gonna tap these out with my finger. I'll let that guy sit a little bit more because I like that one to look more defined. I am just gonna run my blush brush over everything. And yeah, I think I might just not do another highlighty step. I feel like these glowy blushes really did enough for me right now, so I think we're gonna just move on to the eyes. How about it? All right, so I'm gonna prime with my Party Proof primer from Colourpop in the shade Translucent. I'm just gonna smear this on and I'm gonna blend it out, and then we will dive into some of these shadows. So I'm gonna do a mixture of playing with the By the Rose palette, but I also wanna use one of the Super Shocks. I'm thinking the one that I wanna use is called Sundress. If I can open this, my goodness, I must have tightened this so much after I filmed my swatches, but this shade is so pretty. I think I kinda wanna do a halo eye today as well, so that's what we're gonna do. What do we want to start with? Let's go ahead and just start with Savor It. Let's just go dark to light today. I'm gonna use my Blend Bunny B2 brush for this. I freaking love these brushes. I cannot stress it enough, and I'm so excited for the new Dollhouse palette from Blend Bunny. It looks beautiful, and I cannot wait to have my hands on it. So I'm just kind of tapping this in the outer corner of my eye, lower lash line, and this like outer crease area, just to create the depth there. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the front part of my eye as well. I do want my lower lash line to be haloed. Sometimes I just like a smoky lower lash line. I'm thinking today I want it to be haloed. I think that'll be cute. Next, I want to take Effervescent here. I'm going to take that on my Blend Bunny B4 brush. And I'm kind of going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take a little of this shadow and kind of just right on the outside of what I just laid down, but still keeping it quite tight. I'm just going to kind of go right around these edges and just very, very lightly just start kind of adding a little bit of this color and getting a little bit of a gradient forming before I go in with my lightest shade. Very light pressure here. When I dip in, I'm grabbing just a really small amount of product so that I don't have too much too fast. It's actually my father-in-law's birthday today, so we are going out tonight. I'm very excited. I actually have a reason to get ready today. 9 times out of 10 when I'm filming, I'm either just going to work or I'm just filming for the sake of filming. It's nice to actually be getting ready for something too. All right, and last but not least for my blending stuff, I want to take Sunday Soiree right here. I'm gonna take that on my Blend Bunny B5 brush. And basically, again, just gonna do the same thing. Very light pressure, very light amount of product, and I'm just gonna very softly just start blending at these edges to get them nice and smooth, just to form that nice gradient. Colourpop shadows are personally almost always a breeze for me to work with. I very, very rarely encounter a Colourpop shadow that isn't easy for me to use. And these are blending like a dream, just as I was hoping and expecting. All right, so that's pretty much the mattes. We're gonna start the shimmers now. I'm gonna take my NYX Glitter Primer because I use it with every shimmer ever. I'm just gonna take it on this Alter Ego number 5 brush. It's just kind of a larger, flat packing brush, and I'm just gonna dab a little of this all around the center of my eye. And usually when I do a halo eye, I kind of do my inner and outer shade first, and then I do my highlighty shade in the middle. I kind of want to do it backwards today. I kind of want to do light, add my dark, and then re-add the light where needed. I think I want to use Cheers Babe right here in the middle. I'm just gonna tap this right around the center of the eye. I'm not taking it all the way to the inner and outer corner because I have my other shade to add into that in a minute. Ooh, that's a really pretty color actually. I'm actually gonna take a little bit more of this shade and I'm gonna kind of put it on the tip of the brush. And I'm just kind of tapping and smudging this right in the center of my lower lash line just to give that glow right in the middle. I love the effect that gives, it's so pretty. Okay, and now I'm gonna take that Super Shock that I wanna use, Sundress right here. And I'm actually just gonna take my Blend Bunny B2 brush that I used with the darkest matte, just so I can really load it up on this brush and then just scoot it right along this outer corner, just so that it can kind of be my shade that blends between my mattes and that beautiful shade in the middle. Look how rich this color is. It has such a beautiful red tone. It's so lovely. I just kind of scooted it in this front little corner too, just to give that effect. And again, it's not really blended yet. I'm gonna go back through and tap one more time with my lighter brush. So now I'm just taking a little bit more of Cheers Babe and I'm going to just kind of lightly tippy tap it on top of that middle shade again. And I'm just kind of lightly scooting it right along the edge here. Then I'll kind of go back in with my blending brush that I used to put down that darker red, no additional product, just to help scoot and blend. Now I'm just gonna take my bigger blending brush from before just to very lightly dust around the edge just to make sure it's nice and blended, of course. Ooh, I'm loving this. This is so pretty and wet looking. Okay, so for the inner corner, I'm thinking sparkling will look cute. This is the shade I was considering using as my face highlight, but I just didn't think I needed it once I got done with the blush. As much as I love highlight, I was really just enjoying this glowy, blushy kind of moment here. So yeah, this is the look. I'm going to throw on my lashes and eye pencil and I'm gonna pick out one of these new lip lacquers to wear. I'm thinking the dark one actually. All of them would look good though. I'll make my decision and I will be back when I'm complete. All right, this is the look complete. I did take out my little butterfly clips because I just felt like it wasn't really my vibe today once I got done with this. But I love this look. I feel so pretty and glamorous. I ended up adding a couple of the little Colourpop pearl face crystals under my eye. And I think it just kind of highlights that halo-y kind of situation even more. I love this. I think it's so pretty. The eye pencil I threw in is Colourpop's Silver Lake. My lashes are Likely Makeup's Blissful Baby, and I did go with that darkest lip lacquer in the shade Spritz Me. I love these lip lacquers. They're so just creamy and comfortable, and they don't feel sticky, but they're still very opaque. I really like this formula. So yeah, let's zoom out and I will give you my thoughts so far on the collection. All right, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed my look. I hope you enjoyed watching me create it and playing with these products. I would love to hear your thoughts, but in the meantime, let me give you mine. At the end of the day, these are all products that I've used from Colourpop before. These are just new colors and new variations. I already love the Super Shock Cheeks. I knew I was excited about these before I even opened them, and these colors are really pretty. These are honestly colors I'll probably reach for quite a few times, and I just love how glowy it is. Like, it doesn't look like I skipped highlight today. They're that glowy. The lip lacquers, again, I'm a big fan of this formula. I think it's really pretty, and these are all colors that I'll use. I'll probably use the neutral one a lot. It's called First Class. I love a neutral lip. I wear one all the time, but I really like this tone as well. Very pretty. I don't have anything exactly like this in my collection as far as like the color and the level of shine that it offers. The Super Shock Shadow Trio is very cute. I'm very excited to introduce these into my collection. These are all colors that I could see myself using. I love how shiny they are, and these colors make me happy. Specifically the one that I wore today, Sundress. Such a beautiful, rich, mouth-watering cranberry. And the palette is quite cute. I don't think this will be everyone's cup of tea, and it's not my cup of tea all the time. I'm not very much a neutral person. I do like playing with things that are more vibrant, and even though this isn't true neutrals, it does lean a little more on the neutral realm for pinks. I do like this sometimes though, like nights like tonight, we're going out to dinner. I feel pretty. I feel like kind of glamorous. This would be pretty for date night. I like the vibes. I like the colors. I think this collection as a whole is very cute. Is it the most groundbreaking collection in the world? No, but I'm happy with it. I think it's cute and it's I don't know, it was fun to play with. I would love to know if you ended up picking anything from this collection up. I know it already launched by the time this video will go up. I would love to hear what you did pick up if you did pick up anything. Let's chat down below. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me some pink emojis. I want to see lots of pink down below. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything. I post every day on Instagram, and I'm pretty active on TikTok and Twitter as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.